Thanks, Nikki. We're here with Trinity and Kyle, students from GW, and we're just going to talk about their community engagement with something they did this weekend. So if you start me off, guys, what was it like when you first went? How was your first experience?
So it was an early Friday morning. We got up and went to O Street to work with people at SUM, which is a organization that is an interfaith. It's an interfaith organization that helps people homeless and the poor in the DC community with their daily needs.
Okay, and then on to both of you. What exactly did you do what was your actual jobs during it?
I served coffee. I would talk to some of the people and gave them a smile. I just helped around the kitchen also.
Yeah, and then in between each, we had 3 different breakfast services, and in between each, we also had to reset the tables. And so I poured orange juice glasses and made sure all of those were filled, and I think you put bananas out, right?
So was there much communication with the people who came for the breakfast serve?
I had some good conversations with some people that at least I thought were interesting. They had like stories and they were actually giving me advice and things they would have done differently. But overall I thought they were really interesting people to talk with, and they were, even though they were poor, they were still really nice.
Okay, and on to you, Trinity. Can you tell me a little bit about the population you were working with?
So we worked with all homeless people from around the DC area. Most of them were centered around O Street, of course, but they were from all around DC. They were all adults, mostly men, because we worked in the main dining room, but there were also some women, and then there was also a separate dining room that was dedicated for women, but we didn't get to work in there. But the main dining room, mostly men and women, and then on top of that, they were all really diverse. We had a lot of different ethnicities that were there, a lot of different backgrounds, and then on top of that, even different abilities. I remember one woman who happened to be in a wheelchair that we had to help. We had to help her get her plate and everything, so yeah.
And then finally, can you just tell me how the service was actually ABCD?
Well, yeah, so our service at SUM was considered asset-based community development service. And so that's just, we used our assets, which happened to be the homeless people that came to SUM that morning, and we helped them strengthen their community. And the ways we did that was, one, through relationship building between not only us working with them and building that volunteer relationship, but also with them working and talking to the people around them, because they all sat at these really long tables, so they got to interact with other homeless people around them. So they got to build those relationships. And then 2, we helped them build their own strength, because we did offer them a meal that without that it'd be really hard for them to go about their day. And then finally, the building itself was a big part of helping these people grow, because not only do they offer these meals, they also offer educational training, and then mental health and regular health services, so that they can both grow mentally, physically, and then even in their basic training and skill sets. So yeah.
Thank you very much, guys. Thanks.